Alright, what's up everybody? It's Mr. Juice, also known as Juicy J, also known as I'll Slap You Bitch, also known as... No, I'm just joking. Anyways, as you can see here, we're about to jump into a new game. Obviously we're not done with Mass Effect 3, but I thought it'd be more entertaining if we do more games than one at once. So, without hesitation, let's jump into this scarefest, shall we? Rape some necromorphs and other small things and big things and what the fuck ever. So funny story about this game. I actually bought this game on release day in February of, was it 2011 the game came out? And I still haven't played it, if you can believe it. So yeah, let's press start here. There's a reason behind I didn't play it, behind why I didn't play the game. Turn this down for a minute. There were a lot of other games going on at the time, was one of the reasons. I mean, not on the exact date, obviously, but games I was catching up with. Dead Space 1 I actually did the same thing with. It took me a while to beat that game. Strictly because I would start it, play for a couple hours, and come back to it like a week later. I don't know why that is. It's not because the game is bad. I can fucking tell you that. This is one of my favorite survival horror series ever made. Hands down. Bar none. I mean, if you have surround sound, I suggest you play it. Obviously, I'm not using surround sound. I do have a surround sound headset, but I just don't feel like dealing with all that shit, and it's not going to help you as the viewer any, so... Let's actually go to single player here. Oh, I have played this game like 2 hours in, but obviously I'm not going to start 2 hours in, because you haven't seen it. We could watch this previously on Dead Space. Let's do that, so you guys know what's going on if you missed the first game.
By the 25th century, Earth's resources were ravaged, consumed, exhausted. Desperate and on the verge of extinction, we cast out into the void of space and discovered rich new worlds waiting to be cracked open and stripped bare. All of Earth became devoted to this effort. The planet crackers were built, the USG Ishimura the first and most famous. Planet cracking became routine. Its spoils kept us alive. Eventually, greedy eyes fell upon Aegis 7. Restricted for centuries for reasons unknown, greed and corruption saw to the demise of caution. There, buried beneath the surface, an artifact. The red marker. Long lost and long forgotten.
It kind of looks like the
had found its holy grail.
The contraption they put on that guy in 7
Also, we thought
to fuck that whore with.
it did not bring salvation.
Witness and conviction of a true believer.
It brought doom. Marker bred insanity, murder, and chaos. It bred necromorphs.
They were pretty.
The planet fled to the safety of the orbiting Ishimura.
This is Shuttle CS-04. The colony is overrun. We can't go back.
The scourge released upon Aegis 7 came with them. Within hours, the Ishimura went dark. The corporation dispatched a small repair crew to check on its investment.
Seems like everyone's trying to pack in a hurry.
Among the crew was an engineer, Isaac Clarke. He had something special about the Ishimura.
I wish I could talk to you.
His girly friend.
In the darkness, Isaac found death.
The hell? I don't know. Something's in the room with us.
And the red marker. It was not holy, It was not alien. It was man-made. And it could be used to stop the outbreak. Isaac also found Nicole.
Thank you, Isaac. I always believed in you.
Dead by her own hand, she was an apparition of the marker. Isaac engineered his escape. But everything else was destroyed.
The next chapter for Isaac Clarke begins.
3 years later, he wakes in a hospital on Titan Station, an Earth-gov metropolis on Saturn's largest moon. Isaac has survived, but his mind is no longer safe. For the marker changes all.
Alrighty then. So that was enjoyable. Gives you a little backstory as to what was going on since the previous game. You find out where you're at now, which is apparently on Saturn. A docking station that was on Saturn. So yeah, if you didn't understand that, go back and watch it again. I'm not really going to explain the whole thing. I will explain briefly some stuff like they uncovered the marker by planet cracking because Earth was running out of natural resources. So they were scavenging other planets and moons, breaking them apart for their resources, and they came across that marker. And then the shit hit the fan, and everyone started getting fucked up on the Ishimura. So there you go. There's a brief explanation of why all this shit happened. Obviously not the full story, because you play this game now. So anyways, let's hop into a new game. We'll play on normal difficulty for the purposes of playthroughs. I will always do this in order to beat a game in an efficient and timely manner. I mean, we could play on Zealot. I would die about... I don't know if I would die at all, to be honest with you, but if I did, it would slow the game progression down. People might get annoyed with that, so... we will do this. Brightness. This is going to be an issue, probably. I need to get behind the camera and see what it looks like on the camera. So I will do that now. If the camera shakes, I'm sorry. I honestly can't see. I still can't see the emblem on the camera. Whatever, we'll just go to maximum brightness and change it if it's too bright. Hopefully you can pause this game by pressing in the PS button in the middle of the controller. If not, I don't know how I will do this. We will figure it out though, together. Plus R2 to engage blah blah blah. Stop shit. Let's actually test this out. Yes, it does pause the game. That's good. A Visceral Games production. Wow, if you have epilepsy,
Isaac, are you there?
don't watch that part.
Come in.
Oh my god.
I'm so sorry, Isaac. Look at the time difference. I'll call you back later.
It's okay. How you doing?
Kind of loud.
You're right, Isaac. The Ishimura is a great ship. I am so lucky to be serving aboard her.
Enjoy while it lasts. You know they're gonna decommission her next year.
Isaac, thank you
For what?
for just pushing me to do this. I mean, if it weren't for you, I never would have made it this far, because you made me stick with it.
I'll just remember I'm giving you up for 6 months so you can do this.
You know what? We must be getting an arranged version. Isaac, can you hear me? I'll be back as soon as I can.
Isaac!
You were drifting away for a moment there, Mr. Clark. I believe you were telling me about your nightmares that you've been having.
Alright.